Davila.
It's dark.
It is dark. It's night time, and this is after we've done the video, so that's how the day's gone. A yellow Huracan that has a misfire and doesn't drive. What more do you want on a Wednesday night?
Whatever day it is in YouTube land.
Stick with us, and we'll find out if I actually do any work today. Davila.
What have we got?
Broken Huracan. Let us heal the world because it's broken. It's that broken. Look at the camber on front wheels.
Oh dear.
Yes.
The camera can pick that up, but it's slightly inboard.
It's on the wonk.
Yes. And that's just the start of it.
Yeah, it's got a misfire. Gearbox doesn't work, or it doesn't drive forwards, but I think that's a clutch. But we'll go through some live data. But let's see if we can fix the misfire first. Engine sounds all right, to be fair.
Well, that's good.
It just, yeah, has a misfire. Coolant fan control circuit, heater support pump, and mil signal request active. So that's saying the gearbox is asking for the engine light to come on. So we'll clear everything out of 1. We'll go into engine 2, because this is where misfire control is. Ah, nothing. Interesting. Very, very strange. So we'll clear these, we'll just do an ignition cycle and see what comes back up. I reckon someone's been f***ing around that dash, mate. Energy management, flat battery. Transmission mileage, 75,000 kilometers. And the car has done 32,000 miles, 51,000 kilometers. So, has this been clocked for the poor sod? Right, let me turn it off a minute, let me put it to sleep. So these things are a nightmare with CAN bus control. So switch it off, put it to sleep, wait for the red handbrake light to go out, and then unlock it again. And that'll like reset the CAN bus. Because you can go chasing fault codes that never go away, and then you put it to sleep and then it's all right. Rough as arseholes. How many fault codes come back? Never seen that code before, Mush. Back it up, Ter. Okay, why is it settles down then? Number 7, look.
7.
Sorry, only when you first start it. Electrical malfunction for injectors. Random cylinder misfire, cylinder 7. Now, that's interesting because these have 20 injectors. So they have 10 DI, and the DI injectors, the ECUs have amplifiers in them, both sides. So the DI injectors are fired from the ECU, and then it's a loop at the ECU, right? So the amplifiers in the ECU. The 10 port injectors have a 12-volt supply feed to them, and then the ECU grounds the port injectors to control them. Now I know these idle on the port injectors because I had a fault years back. So now we got no faults, look. Right, okay. Let's check the basics. I hate getting engine covers out in spiders. Look, it's even been done like shit anyway. So that is the position sensor for this ramrod. Yeah?
Yeah.
So it's here, look. So it clips in, but it should run through that there. So the wiring should run all the way through that.
That's not a good start.
It's not been put back together properly.
I think you might find a few other bits with this.
I was going to say, Dav, this might be a story. Right, let's get some tools and start disconnecting some shit. New snap-on accessory.
Fancy.
A 30. I need a deep 10. A gun. And a battery. This is what you need for all your mobile travel requirements. My dream is to have a toolbox within 5 feet of everywhere I go. Ow, that hurt my head. Uno más. Oh, that shouldn't do that. That should actually be clipped on. Oh no! What's he gone and done? That's our new taking the piss thing now, isn't it?
I left the pegging bit in.
Yeah, I know. That got quite some warm reception, if I'm honest. It's got an odd screw in this side, Dav.
Do you know what? It doesn't surprise me looking at the bodywork.
What joys will await us under this cover, Davla? We haven't even got on to the fact that the thing don't drive. Where it reverses, it doesn't drive forwards.
Oh, okay.
That clutch is gone. Why is there a load of screws jamming the rollover bar down?
I was just thinking here on this side, look. Are they supposed to be jammed in there like that? One's just come out.
They're jammed in a rollover bar?
Yeah.
Who the f does that?
Like this one, look. That one won't come out, and that one's jammed in as well. Goodness.
Do you want to boys see something funny? You know when a pyro set the rollover bar off and you can't reset it?
Yeah.
Do you know how you stop it?
Unplug it.
No, jam 3 bolts in.
Nice.
And then unplug them.
That's great.
Can you grab that side, please, Matthew? Come on, Matt, put it back into it, bud. Ah! My finger!
It's quite hard to show what's going on here.
I don't think Matt knows what's going on. There we go.
There we go.
I hate getting these out. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good my side.
Yeah.
Right, see what it does. We crank it now. Go on in, Matt. Crank him over. Rod, unknown error code. Supply voltage for fuel injector E. Supply voltage for F injectors. Random cylinder misfire. Cylinder 6. Cylinder 7. And some weird rod fault.
I hate it when there's a fault with a rod.
Yeah, 1636. So what I had done there was I unplugged 6 and 7 low injectors.
Yeah.
No faults. Can't tell if it's causing misfire or not. Cylinder 6, it's not connected to cylinder 6. So like, why have I got cylinder 6 misfire? Because I've only disconnected cylinder 7. Let's just have a little butchers. So at the minute, I have cylinder 7 unplugged on port.
Yeah.
And if I plug it back in, I change what the pump's doing. That's a DI pump. So I disconnected a control valve and so what the screeching you can hear now is the blow off on the pump.
Yeah.
So if I go to fuel pressure regulator valve, open circuit alert. So if I clear that, the noise will go now. So that's the regulating valve on the pump. So when the pumps go open circuit, they go to max pressure. Cylinder 6 misfire, cylinder 7 misfire, 1642. Doing something weird. All right, so I've got voltage. Right, so I've got the same through all of them. So what I'm doing now is I'm just going to do resistance across the injector.
Do you want to take the 300 over the road?
Yeah, please, mate. Put it inside for me.
That's a 300ZX, by the way, twin turbo UK manual car.
That is for
mechanically
sale.
sound. Bodywork
Yeah.
needs a little bit of
You
TLC.
need to go to a paint guy, basically.
But what's it on? 100,000 miles, just over. I was moving it around earlier, and it's smooth as silk. Lovely interior as well. Grey. It's not velour, is it? It's kind of hard wearing.
Good old classic Jap interior.
Gucci, that's what it is.
It smells like a 90s Japanese car, which is exactly what it is. So if you'd like to purchase or do a buy,
Do a buy.
please contact.
Right.
He's looking stressed already, Cal.
What's
Could be
wrong?
worse. Could be a rusty RS2.
That's true.
Why don't I get open circuit for those injectors? Then turn the ignition on, please, Cal. Don't start it.
Not easy to film around this with it being a spider.
It's not easy to work on, Dad. I've got 1, 6 and 7 unplugged. Current mileage read from dashboard, 51,800 kilometres. Control module distance driven, 75,650 kilometres.
Now, I can tell there's a discrepancy
There is a bit of a gap.
What have we moved on to now?
Injectors, cylinder 8, electrical fault. By having disconnected cylinder 8. Misfire detected. We knew that. Cylinder 7, cylinder 6. But then why is that giving me cylinder 8? Next, the fuel injector will be activated for 5 seconds. Do me a favour, Dav.
Yep.
When I say...
What do you want me to do?
When I say, click on done. Hang on, not yet.
I can't see what you're doing there.
No, so basically, the fault I've got, mate, is it's saying fucking injector 8.
Yeah. But you've not tinkered with that.
We've not had a problem with injector 8.
No. It was 7 earlier, wasn't it?
Yeah. But I got a clicking noise.
Yes.
Right? So if that still clicks, injector 8, I don't know why it's saying injector 8 is a problem. Open circuit sporadic. Right. Okay. So I've wobbled that around and it's gone to sporadic now. The activity injector, cylinder 1, M30 was okay. What? Next, the actual cylinder for injector 2, cylinder 1 will be performed. So this has been majorly f***ed around with. Nothing is where it should be. And so the fault codes I'm getting, let me plug cylinder 1, let me just make sure everything's back as it should be. Right, start engine, allow it to idle. Right, so I've started that up and I've got, straight away, I've got the noise with the valve, can you hear it?
Yeah.
And I shouldn't, because it was plugged back in. I've just checked the voltage to it. Gone. So what I can't figure out is why it's saying injector 8 on here.
Yeah.
When my fault code's saying cylinder 6, cylinder 7. Have I got a wiring problem affecting my injectors across the banks, across that one bank, and that's what's causing it? I don't have a live problem, because I can see it, but my trigger's orientated wrong, which would be very hard to do. That means someone's been messing around. Radiator fan, output level for headlight. Right, let's start this again, run it. Now I have no errors, Dav. Not for fault, not for misfire. Me no likey.
This is a bit of a mystery.
There you go. Cylinder 6, electrical fault in circuit. Right, Dav. Sorry.
The laptop's out, it's getting serious.
Getting serious, mate. I won't show my PIN code today.
Don't do that, because you might have all of your personal details stolen.
Someone wants to, Someone wants to come and steal my personal details, it's fine.
Yeah.
N84, so that's the DI injector.
Yeah.
So it's saying it cannot get the DI injector to something else, because where that's a ball ache and it wants to take you through a test plan, you can do output test.
Okay.
So we might be able to, like, test cylinder 7, test cylinder 8, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So let's just do, I got to start it, haven't I? 2 seconds, Davey boy. You're starting between every one. Watch now, it can fix itself and then it... Nothing?
Nothing.
Right. Stop. Done. Go back. Start it. Turn it off. Turn it on. Output tests. Number 7. If this clicks, it's injector 6 or wiring.
Come on.
Let me have quiet on the set. It's DI injector. Doing nothing, is it? It was doing it. Hang on. Let me just try injector 10 then. Either that or ECU. Right, I'm going to try injector 10 a minute. Hang on.
Right, quiet.
Okay, so that worked. Let me try 6 again. Thing is as well, that ain't a 1-cylinder misfire, is it? That's that's 2 cylinders on a 10.
Yep.
Yeah. Right. So I'm gonna try. I'll try 6, 7, 7. 6, 7. Finally, Dav, we getting somewhere now, what? So we got nothing on 7. That's very, very surprising if that's wiring. Unless on that black one, do you remember we had 2 misfires and 1 injector dragged the whole voltage track down. Unless it's that, unless injector 6 has shit it. That's a technical term as well.
I do think that.
That's 1 below its inlet manifold off mush. I'm going to do 1 more to make sure. Let me do this bit, Dav, and we'll draw a diagram.
Okay, you alright?
Yeah, you're going to say bye on a video, Craig?
Oh, can I? Okay.
Craig's off.
Hello everyone, bye, I'm off. See you next week. Thanks.
He's looking for a house.
Yeah, sort of, yeah.
He's extending the West Wing into Wiltshire.
That's what I'm doing. I'm sending the West Wing for the Wiltshire branch now. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's what's happening.
Right, see you soon, bud.
Thank you. None of that's true, obviously. So, yeah.
Can I come help you move all of your stuff down here?
He's not going to let anyone else help him move, especially you nosy bastard. You'll go for his drawers. Hey, Craig, what's this?
No, it'll be nicely laid out, labelled, in colour order.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is how you live.
They're my Monday pants. They're my Tuesday pants. They're my Wednesday pants.
That's how you live. My mind would be at such ease.
Do you reckon he packs like Mr. Bean? Just literally like that.
Briefcase.
Yeah.
Organised. That's all it is.
It's massive.
It's like the
bag.
toothpaste is 2 full, so he empties a load out of the sink and he's just got enough for 2 days.
It's like your toolbox where it's got like a little foam segment.
Yeah.
Monday.
Oh, mate, don't.
Craig's not coming back, is he?
No.
He's actually just leaving.
Pleasure in it. So, yeah, that's it. Yeah.
See you later, mate. Thanks, bud. Bye.
La la.
La la. That's my diagram. So we've got ECU, wiring loom. We've got a T14 connector in the back of the cylinder head. On this, it's on the front of the cylinder head, and that's what. No, hang on, start again. We've got ECU, we've got a T14 on the back of the cylinder head that does the DI injectors, and then we've got one on the front of the inlet manifold that does the upper injectors. So what we're now getting Viva Las Vegas.
He's just in his own world, isn't he? Just plodding along in Ricky's world. No one's here. Just playing with ECUs.
Right. So I've got supply voltage for fuel injector group E, supply voltage F for injectors, and then injector 6 short to ground. So what that is saying is the ECU knows, because it does voltage sensing, that at some point in that circuit, I've got that circuit shorted to ground, which is why it's misfiring. The problem B, dear boy, is the ECUs have DI amplifiers in them. So they're transistor fed amplifiers because they need 65 to 70 volts to fire the DI injectors. We had this on a V8 over the other side a while back, and we had an injector go down and it basically pulled 2 amplifiers to ground. So right now, on my output test, I can't get injector 6 or injector 7 to fire, but I've only got a wiring fault on injector 6, right? But 8, 9, and 10, we could get to click when we did an output test, right? So we either have a failed ECU, which I'm not buying, possible, but I'm not buying, or what is more likely, and especially now that last error code has just popped up, is we've got a failed injector or injector circuit that's dragging down. So you could imagine, right? You probably got these two on one amplifier, yeah? You probably got these two on that amplifier, and then you've got 10 on its own. So you got injectors. So what did they say? ABC. Maybe they could be. You could have single, like you could have 3 singles and a double. I don't know how they do the amplifiers because I don't know the schematics inside the ECU. Yeah. But if you imagine, we're saying we've got a problem on injector circuit, voltage supply for injector circuit E and F, but we're fine on G and H. You know, it's easy enough to say you could have one on one, one on another, and then 2 on the last one. I don't know. Something's pulling down them 2 injectors. So the next thing now is, because it's the fucking DI injectors as well, and it's not the ports, inlet manifold off, and then we'll literally go point to point on those 4, right? Rule out the connections in this, that we're happy here, chase them out, and then probably bang an injector in it.
Okay.
All right?
Makes sense.
So that's what I think. Because they've obviously gone hunting.
Yeah.
And injector voltage faults like that are obviously the amplifiers for the DI injectors. But it doesn't tell me that. It just tells me, weird again then why it started chasing cylinder 8.
Yeah, doesn't make sense.
The only thing I want to do before we switch it off is, it doesn't drive in first gear, but it will drive in reverse. So I'll get you to jump in that side, and we'll just look at some measure value blocks because I think the clutch is gone.
Okay.
So we'll just watch the pressures on both, and I'll show you what I'm watching. And if both the pressures react as they should, then we know it's a clutch.
What's the clutch in one of these then?
Clutch on its own is £2,500. Plus then 15 hours to drop it out the back. And then someone's got to pull in that manifold off next, and arch lines off. And
that's before and we start looking at all of the other little issues that we've spotted.
Yeah, tell me about it. Right, mate, jump the other side. Okay, so I need it running because it's a mechanical oil pump. So I know it's misfiring, but I need it running to have hydraulic pressure to figure out what's going on. All right, so we go in transmission. I have no fault codes. I go into gear. Just pull your door shut a bit, mate. I'm not going to drive, but I just want to be able to. I'm going to take it. I'm in reverse. Yeah, it's weird. It won't go into first. Right, so I can reverse.
Yeah. Oh.
And I can't go in. Yeah, but I'm in second.
Ah, okay.
So I can't do basic settings because I'm not over 60 degrees in the gearbox. So let's go to clutch. So like, look, straight away, look, if I go actual position clutch 2, specified value 2.5 bar, actual value 2.4 bar, and I'm moving, right? Right, so I want actual position of gear position at A, actual position of gear position at B, actual position of gear position at C, actual position of gear position at D. So there's 4, it's an 8 speed gearbox. Okay. 7 forward gears, 1 reverse. Yep. So I've got 4 position sensors that work in both ways, right? So if we go here, look, if I go park, and you look at the 4 position sensors, and I go to reverse, yeah?
Yep.
So reverse is on D, and I'm engaged, okay?
Yep.
Right, if I go to, I've gone to second, so second's on B, and I'm engaged in gear 2 on position B.
Yeah.
What we don't know is, why is it not engaging A?
Yeah.
Right? Because if it was a clutch issue, it would engage and it wouldn't drive, which is what it was doing earlier. So let me come back out of this a minute and put the car to sleep. Because I've got a gearbox warning, but I haven't got a gearbox fault. So it knows something's wrong, but it doesn't give me an error code. Because what you're trying to figure out now is, have I got it won't drive in first.
Yeah.
So it's like it's got a clutch problem, or it's not engaging first. You go to rendezvous? Yeah. Honestly, this boy is a savant with Chinese food, right? You can't get 3 words of him out of work. and we go fucking Chinese, and you're like, ah, yes, we'll have a chicken Sichuan, we'll have a this and that. And I was like, that. How often do you come here? He's like, twice a week. Good man.
All right, I'll see you in a bit.
See you in a bit, mate. Right.
We need to get sponsored by them.
I know.
Hey.
What? Abbey Meads Rendezvous?
Yeah.
Or the Rendezvous?
I don't know, just somebody you can...
Right, I'm misfiring.
Right. I can hear it.
Voltage for injector E, voltage for injector F, random cylinder misfire, cylinder 6 misfire, cylinder 7 misfire. Right, that answers the problem. Right. Okay, Davla. So we're sat in second at the minute. So we're going to go to reverse. A, B, C, D. So it's engaged reverse look, you see?
Yep.
Feel that bang?
Yeah. Oh, who's behind the car?
You can't put that on YouTube. That is...
Was that a testicle?
That is Mitch with his out. To all the viewers at home, I'm terribly sorry, and you can see why he's now divorced with the size of that thing. Honest to bloody God. You see what I have to work with.
Mate.
Oakley dokily.
Where are you going?
Out onto the road.
Right.
Because I want to see if it'll go into third. Right. Straight in a second. And we're good. We pull away.
Yeah. Oh,
Nope.
straight to fourth.
Straight to fourth. So we've got nothing on third or fourth gear. Nothing on first or... Okay, so one of two things what we have had before is the clutch basically welded up and then it won't engage gear. Tell you what, let's go back in the workshop because this normally kills cars.
Ooh,
there we go.
Felt lovely.
Oh. Right, this normally the job if there's a problem. So we go to park, done, go back, basic settings of transmission, it's going to fail. Yeah, it's failed straight away. It's unable to engage first gear, internal control module error. It's going to fail, emergency. It'll abort in a minute. So what you should hear now is it engaging gears. You should hear it like
right, okay.
Almost junk. Aborted for safety reasons. This is why no one wants to work on DL800s. So, if I had a clutch problem, as in if I had no clutch at all, like I'd worn it out, I would be able to engage all 8 gears, right?
Yeah.
Because they're not separate. Sorry, they're not linked. Except when you blow the arse out of the gear and you lock a plate up. So if you lock the gear up, and it's constantly drive it. So sorry, not lock a gear up. You lock a clutch up.
Yeah.
Or you warp a clutch, and it'll bind, right? So it's constantly binding. So when it tries to then engage the gear, it tries once. The locking collar can't pass the synchros onto the gear because the synchro has got teeth on it, and then the gear's got teeth on it, right? And the whole point of the synchronizer is it slows down and it breaks the gear. The teeth align and then the locking collar can slide over and lock gear. What happens is when there's a constant pressure on the inlet on the input shaft, which is why when your gearbox is starting to go and you double clutch, you can get it in gear. When you take that load off the input shaft, it allows the teeth on the synchro and the gear to line up, and then you can get a smooth shift. What happens is, or what can happen is, if the clutch is binding, because the clutch is naturally open on these, there's no pressure plate, it's hydraulic pressure that locks it up. If the clutch is binding because it's been slipping and then it starts to do a plate, then there's constant drag on the input shaft and it can't engage a gear. The synchros are fucked, so you can split the synchros and they get locked, and then you can never unlock them, if that makes sense. You basically split the synchro, you whack it down on the gear, and then that's it, it's jammed, it can never come back. So it can be that. So this is now trying to engage first gear, and it's not having it. But I can't feel it doing this.
Yeah.
So when we did Mezzets twin turbo, me and Matt had that gearbox in and out so many times because he'd had a problem with reverse and we didn't realise it had damaged the plates in the clutch. So right. When it was on the ramp, it was meant it'd go through all the gears, go through basic settings, try to drive it off the ramp, wouldn't drive. literally just would error second you had it on, and because when the wheels were on the floor and it had to move its own weight, there was enough drag on the clutch for it to go nope, and that took us fucking forever to find. The problem you have with DL800s is I need hydraulic pressure to do anything with them.
Yeah.
And that means putting the gearbox back in. So at the minute now, I have a funny feeling we'll pull this to bits. We can check the operation of, I was hoping we could check the operation of into first gear by now, but it's having fucking none of it. So we've either got a damage first or the clutch. It's gearbox out either way.
Yeah.
I was just hoping it would try to do basic settings, but it's having none of it. Fault codes and none.
So what do you think might have caused this?
It's
It's only done 3 launches according to
according to this, it's only
Yeah.
done 3 launches. I just think it's had the living shit kicked out of it, mate, if I'm honest.
because
Or it's been, do you know what I mean? The guy's got hold of it, and it's just had a bit of hard life.
yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's not. He hasn't done it. He's bought it, and he just wants it sorted. You know, and there's lots of little problems now we've got to sort. This gearbox, I think the engine one shouldn't be too bad to sort. I'll get the boys to pull the inlet manifold off and we'll have a look. This gearbox one, Matt's going to have fun because he's going to have to drop the box. Best case, it needs a clutch.
Worst case, it needs a new box.
Worst case, it needs box opening up, we got to fix that coolant fan fault. So that's wiring between the ECU and the front coolant fan. And he's got a couple of other issues as well, but we'll have to put on a ramp. So adjusting motor from variable lighting. I won't say what I think has happened with them headlights, but right, mate. Job's jobbed.
There we go.
I know. I haven't fixed a thing, but I've got an idea on what I need to do.
Diagnosed.
But that's how I kind of, yeah. Yes.